You know, it's sort of like Schrodinger's baby steps. Like, if you never open up baby steps, maybe you've completed baby steps, or maybe you haven't.
What?
There's just really no way to know unless what? If you just like don't, if you just don't open it, then like I think I beat it. I think I beat it. Right?
I don't.
Prove me otherwise. Prove me otherwise.
I mean,
what are you, a hacker?
This doesn't.
Are you gonna vibe code my computer and like find the save file?
This doesn't work because we're content creators, Patrick. Everyone can go see the tape.
I am a journalist. Fuck you. It's like Rob saying it's like Rob on a podcast and recently said, I'm a writer. And I was like, sure you are. Yeah, you're a writer. Uh-huh.
I mean, you can be both things. We also make content that exists on the internet that people can go look up.
Here in my gravestone lives a content creator. Hashtag please sub. Much like last week of Idols of Ash, I have this game that's been sitting on my desktop that I wanted to try for a minute, and I thought I would try real quick. This is like a roguelike DMC style game that was weirdly published by Ubisoft, but is not made by one of their internal studios. So I just got to get in a groove. Like, move something fast before I move slow. You know, like hoot, 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 like that, and then you just make the noises while you do it.
Right. I'm gonna take that away then. We won't need this. Yeah. Hacking the mainframe.
See, oh shit. It's just gonna load up baby steps at the end. Like, this is all an elaborate trick by
By this developer.
Ubisoft sent me review code to check out Morbid Metal, which is just an elaborate plan by Bennett Foddy to get me into baby steps again.
Morbid. MB, Manbreaker.
Damn. Ooh, that's a good dash. They should add a dash to baby steps. You know?
You'll be a fast one.
I think one exists.
It's falling down a hill.
Yeah.
These new ones don't stumble around on patchy bypass.
Be falling down that hill. Make a deal with baby steps. Song's all in my head. That song is in my head again because we're in the midst of finishing season 4 with my children. So I'm hearing that song all over again. Began by sprinting towards the edge and jump off and form a double jump. Oh, come on. You don't have to explain that to me. Okay, shit. We grappling? I didn't know about your game, Morbid Metal. Oop. Game kind of hitched there for a second.
Save it. There you go.
Don't worry. I got an expert over here.
Is this Warframe? You know?
Oh, I'm waiting for Soulframe. And I know you can play like the alpha of that now or whatever. When the last time we did an in-person, Austin spent 20 minutes explaining to me what was really cool about Soulframe.
Yeah.
And I said, should I play it? And he said no. Not because it isn't good, but just like, no. Like, there are better uses of your time than playing this incomplete game.
It'll get
but I did think it was going to be extremely good.
Yeah. Is that one also as fast coded like Warframe is, or?
What do you mean?
Just like, it has like a very, Warframe's meant to be kind of like pretty frenetic at the high levels.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, sort of like deliberately avoided checking anything out about the game. Was I supposed to? Oh, this is where I came from. Well, that's unfortunate. Yes, falling damages your health, so thanks for that.
That's awesome. I love that.
I love that for me, specifically.
Rest up. You have so much ahead of you. Will this version be enough?
Use your skills to attack the enemies. Blink strike. Nano blades. Alright.
They won't stand a chance.
Oh shit. Alright.
Fun.
What's the cooldown on this? Is there no cooldown? It's just be cool. Very stylish looking so far. Increase the style rank. All right, well, when someone compared this to DMC, they were right. Do the same attack repeatedly. Oh, I see. Style rank changes. Okay, so charge the special drive. Blade form is from enemy blade form. All right.
Don't hold back. I made it.
All right, now we're on cooldowns. I see.
As both Basil Plant and Sparks V in the chat noted, it's actually a cool up because it's filling up.
Shit, you got a good point.
Oh shit, now we're Master Yi. This is very Master Yi coded.
What's Master Yi?
A League of Legends
Well done.
hero champion.
Okay, you got.
What do they call them?
You stuttered it embarrassingly as you were saying that. Like you were retrieving forbidden knowledge that you wanted to stay between you and chat.
Champs. Champs? Champion was correct. Not a hero. Champion. League of Legends ultimate ability. TM. Are they not legends? No, they're not, actually. I think
champions can become
player.
legend.
Spectacle you've made for
You,
me.
the player, are the legend.
But now it's
Oh.
time to let you go.
You're a
It's
summoner.
your true challenge.
You summon the little
I only have one counsel to give.
characters or whatever.
Survive. And when you meet
I think.
him, don't divulge that we spoke. Yes.
All right, we'll do.
They'll come for me, chat. I only play ARAM. Iteration 1. Oh, you said roguelite, right?
Yeah. Spike, wah, wah. Look at this really cool looking combat in a roguelike, which I try not to be judgmental, but I have to admit I have my biases.
Haven't played in 12 years and I still remember so much about League. That's me and Dota. It's been many years, many a moon since I played Dota. Nice dodge. You could be more stylish though.
Sure. Oh, right, I can double jump in the air. Oh, I miss. Not very stylish.
No, kind of the opposite of stylish, honestly. Kind of embarrassing.
That's true. Choose a routine. Lingering blades after Nanomblade's melee attacks. Also shoot a nanoblade at target. Gain a barrier at the start of combat. Damaging with skills and fix leak. Fix minor damage over time. Stackable. I always like bleed damage stuff. I guess leak is bleed.
Yeah.
Now, when you're
yeah.
bleeding, you're leaking.
It's just bleed is just a liquid specific version of leaking, right? I guess you could also be. We're bleeding fuel. Like I feel like someone has said that in a movie, right? I guess you could also bleed other liquids, but when something vaguely sentient is doing it, it's always bleed implies blood. So they're just leaking. Wait, can you?
I think you're like choosing the.
Did you mark multiples though?
I don't know.
It feels like you could. It feels like that's what they want you to do. I think that. Chat, did they say that earlier?
Choose a routine. Blind, blink strike, backstab. Always crit against full health enemies. Leak enemies receive more damage per stack of leak. After using nanoblades, that, you know. If you, I think I'm using the nanoblades a lot. It's like a starter attack.
Sometimes you need to bleed a radiator, but they are secretly filled with blood. That's good to know, SAM. That's good to know. What was that game where you were a generic acid flip anime lady in a bullet storm? You started in a sci-fi setting and then it felt like you went back in time to a jungle? Like this. Was that enshrined? Something like that? Fury? Was it Fury?
Aw, iteration fails.
Wow.
Alright, let me try one more time. And we'll play baby steps.
You know that
This seems
game?
neat, though.
You know that game?
Yeah. What?
Where it was like a retelling of Journey to the West?
Wukong.
No.
Right?
Older.
Far from him.
Enslaved? Is that what that was called?
Alex Garland, director of Elden Ring, writer director of Annihilation. Alex Garland's Enslaved.
No.
Yes.
Enslaved
100%.
Odyssey to the West. That's they really called that name that okay. Alright, sure. Sure.
Yes. Alex Garland wrote that game.
Hey
They,
Calico, we're gonna get to Nate in a second. Patrick just wanted to check out a new game.
There's so many games, you know? Thank you. Little Companion. I'm not even looking at the other ones. Love a little guy.
Oh,
Love a little guy.
Wait, where?
Get a little guy in there.
Where's
I
the
don't know.
little
I assume when fight starts.
Oh, that's sad. They should let you always have the little guy. No, there's the little guy. Nice dodge, nice dodge.
So I wonder. I really wish I could use my grapple hook in combat. Let me grapple. Let me grapple that hook, girl.
I'm sure.
I'm gonna
That
pick
feels
a
like a
path.
thing. Yeah,
What
left
is
or
this?
right.
What is this?
What is this, a roguelike?
Like, imagine this like pretty decent combat, like in like a highly curated series of levels with a story. You know?
That would be pretty
Just
sick.
Just like imagine.
But nobody would
Imagine
play
what
it.
we could.
Nobody would
imagine
play
what we could achieve.
It's not Silk Song, so no one would play it.
Crimson Desert just sold like a bajillion copies, and that game like is barely competent combat.
Does it?
My decision to
have
stop
a
playing that
story?
game after 5 hours and wait for it to exit early access in a year was it appears to be 100% the right decision. Damn it. So there are. Is this a path? I don't think that's a path. Is that a path? It's got path equality. It's got path equalities to it.
Yeah, I think you can make that.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, contains useful data. Okay. Oh. Swap protocol.
Backstab.
Oh no, wait. Instant. I already have that. Oh, I'd have to switch. I see.
Right, instead of blinking in front of them, you blink behind them.
I think that seems sure. Wait. So now I have backstab. Okay.
Yes, now you have the backstab.
Ooh, and there was a perk I passed up that was about a backstab.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I mean there are sort of secret-ish areas, right?
Yeah.
Like to find different upgrades.
That's neat. Your flux is full, so you could use your super, right? Cool.
Not quite yet. Flux is health.
Oh, sorry, not flux. The other one, RB. How do you tell if it's on?
Bottom left, but I just don't think there it is.
Oh, it turns yellow, I see. I was gonna ask you to see if Oh, but there was only one person left.
Blink, strike, and backstab always crit full health enemies. That's what we're talking about.
Seems pretty good.
Yeah, people don't know this is just a mini game in Baby Steps.
Oh.
Like we got one of the we got a samurai hat.
Nate is imagining what it would be like if he had a dash and a double jump.
Fuck yeah, I'm always imagining that. Releases a powerful nano blade. So I'm always just swapping out Y, huh? Or maybe that's just the ones I'm getting.
No, this is RB.
Damn.
Oh wait, no, it's not R. Yeah, this is an RB.
Oh, RB. Oh.
This is your super. So this is like
Mark
one.
2. I see. Okay, sure. That's my power up. Okay. It is rare for people to make like all roguelike games tend to be like overhead 2D. It may have great combat, but it is rare to see people doing this in a 3D combat format, which
Right, totally.
itself is fairly unique. Boost damage. Okay, sure. That, buddy. I know it says C, but don't. Oh, now it's a B. Thank you. I appreciate that. Very kind of you.
Nice.
Critical hits against enemies apply leak, and a critical hit is applied every time I use Y on an enemy with full health.
Yeah,
Turns
so
it's faster after performing a skill.
Oh, that's fun.
Let's be
leak mode.
Let's be champions. No, you don't. I think
We're
Nate
going
is in leak mode.
No.
Nate is constantly in leak mode.
I did not authorize this.
You need some heals.
Nah, we gotta get to Baby Steps. We don't need heals. What is this? A cutscene? In my roguelike?
In your roguelike? More likely than you think.
Oh shit, it's a boss fight. Great, I'm gonna die here. Perfect.
Wow, you don't believe in yourself. Cool hat.
Or is this a friend? Okay, maybe it's a friend. Friend? Friend? Well, I beat the boss! Alright.
Whoa!
Now you're 2. Eku is an elite heavy hitter who crushed. Oh, this is like changing weapons. Up slam, echo strike. Shape different characters at any moment. Be it mid combo airborne even while dodging.
Yo.
Quick snapshot. LB hold. Okay.
Okay, so you just swap. If you tap it, you just swap quick. You can choose. It looks like you're gonna have 4 of these eventually. It's a way of extending combo. Once one combo runs out, swap and then do the other one.
Yes, it does appear that, yeah, the cooldowns are separate.
Wow.
That's pretty sick. All right, that
was a lot of damage.
I've never seen such a sight. You truly are our future.
Okay,
That's
so
pretty
the
neat.
operator is not the guy down there.
Operator, bad guy.
Operator.
Bad guy.
Yeah, not you.
Okay. All right. That's enough. That seems neat. I'm gonna check out some more of that.
Nice.
That probably kills my run. But yeah, it's Morbid Metal. It's out now on in early access on Steam, which is frequently a kiss of death for me, just because I want to wait until these games are like done and balanced at 1.0. But yes, you can shapeshift mid combo Gallium, which that seems neat. I liked every trailer I saw seemed very cool. I've been tracking this game for a minute, but you can check that out it's on Steam now. I'm sure it'll come to consoles and everything when it's closer to release. But for now, for better or worse, we find... Oh, okay. Wow. So they just kept part of the drop in there.
You loaded and you were still falling?
No, so the game has
That's
like a
amazing.
funky...
Yeah.
The game does a little bit of that when you are... like it loads the physics in. Where are we at? Can we show... Do I have a save file? Fuck. Nope.
Yeah, no save file. No save. No one up.
All right.
And I was keeping track at the
gonna
very
go.
end. This is accurate.
So previously on Baby Steps, we made it to what was precariously close to the end. Like I don't know if how many more challenges remain, but we could see the top of this. Like we could see the exit
It really does feel like you're right
from the
at
from the
the
steps.
end. I think once you get that last thing, you're gonna be fine.
Yeah, there were like a couple slopes to get up. I don't know if those slopes, promised any hidden challenges. But yes, we had made it to the end. Neither of us were super confident about how to tackle the spot that we were at.
Yeah.
We'd come up with
Seems
some pretty
rough.
good solutions for everything that led up to it, or at least some things that got us there with a decent amount of consistency. But
Apparently we were 97% done.
oh, that's both like encouraging and full of human despair. But I did review the tape afterwards, and I do think I misplaced the step.
Damn. You hate to see
Which
it.
doesn't mean that it was, because it really did look like a real step.
Sure.
I believe your theory that it'd be possible to big steppy it, but
Yeah.
I think if we get back there again, I probably would repeat.
Which was a sideways step? Was what you were
approach.
doing?
No, it was lined up, and then we got my toes all up, and then I put my right foot on it. But if you look at the tape, yes, I can see you hat down there.
Oh yeah.
It did appear that I did not have my foot fully on the step.
How many times before you go pick up that hat?
Never.
Never.
I will never.
Not even if you
never
fall
pick up
like
that.
2 more times.
Nope. Nope. Oop. I will never do it. That's what my shirt would say. I will never do it. I will never get the hat. Man, after the speed of Morbid Metal and being able to quickly zip onto things, the pace of Baby Steps taking me for a ride here. Oh, hey, it's back.
Slow and steady. Oh, that's fun.
That's right, because objects respawn. We discovered this when we sort of cheated with that thing that fell. Remember?
Oh, right. Yes.
And someone in chat said,
Goodbye,
well,
banana.
actually, I know. Like, actually, objects do respawn in the world if you save back. So it makes sense that the banana would come back, and now the banana is gone. Why can't I respawn, like, back at the top in the snow? You know?
Guess that's not where you were.
really feels like that should be an option for old Nate.
What's the rest of the stream when Patrick does it first time? I mean, there's more baby steps after this. Okay, you said that and immediately cursed him.
Damn it.
You didn't even make it to the 1-up spot.
No. Okay, well, I didn't have to. I'm aware of that. Like, it didn't have to be rubbed in. God damn it. Did you do that on purpose, Patrick? No. I would love nothing more in my life than the Manbreaker to be out of it.
That was beautiful.
I love bits, but prolonging the time in the Manbreaker is not one of them.
Hey, Clockbound, thank you very much for the 5 tier 1 subs.
Were they the cool people?
Probably. Knight Rider XD 420 sounds like a cool person. Bean
Alright.
Bean Phoenix. Panthera.
Well, I'm just used to getting a lot of
Thanks 480. Max Ben Jim.
gifted
Yeah.
subs that are like to piss poo poo baby pants 106.
Usually those are always singles. If you do a mass gifting, it is randomized.
Oh, you're just gifting to the channel and it's subs. Is what
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
doing.
yeah. And it's just
Alright,
it just
alright,
spreads it to whoever is in chat. Love it. Did
Spreads-
just gift a tier 1 sub to Patrick Sucks at Driving. Lovic has gifted 129 gift subs in this channel. That's amazing. Lovic, thank you for that. Hearts, Lovic.
I don't think I suck at driving. I don't like driving, but I'm not bad at it. But I don't. It's not like something I look forward to.
I like driving.
I like driving more than being the passenger. 'Cause at least like it gives you something a little more active to do as part of the.
Sure.
You know, but unfortunately, my wife has just developed like a lot more motion sickness in the car in like the last like 10 years. Where now when we go on decent like drives with a decent amount of time in the car, she prefers to drive because oftentimes with motion sickness you can eliminate a lot of the feeling by being the person in control of the vehicle, and so then I don't drive nearly as much.
Yeah. People are more dangerous when they think they are good at driving.
That's fair.
I mean, sometimes. What if they are good at driving? I think I'm good at driving, actually. I'm very careful.
Uh-huh.
Okay, well, there's also two different things, right? People think they are quote-unquote good at driving, as in they have a high...
Are you good or are you careful? Are you good or are you careful? Is careful
Right.
good?
Right. No, I mean, careful is good. That is what... Yes. If you think you're good at driving, you're not careful, you're just fast. That's not being good at driving.
Like, that's what I think Rob is. Rob's good at driving.
Sure, okay.
I've never been in a car with Rob, where Rob is driving. This is just me picking up on the coded language.
Sure, yeah, that's fair. Are we good or initial D good? Hey, thanks Justin MW for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you. We appreciate the support. I like driving and I think I'm good at it. Does Rob
do think-
underfuel in real life too? Y'all, while we were at PAX, I had a fucking time, let me tell you.
What is that?
I forgot to tell this story after PAX. God. Literally the Sunday at PAX, after PAX, basically. PAX closes early on Sundays.
Probably like 3 o'clock or something, yeah.
It was like 6. But normally,
all packs. The exhibition
Yes.
hall often closes every day
at
around
6.
like 5 or 6.
And then, all the there's panels afterwards. There's still a bunch of events in the tabletop section. Like that stuff is all open till like midnight on the other days.
Right.
But PAX closes at 6. Like all of it closes at 6. So I had nothing to do on Sunday other than like chill. So I saw a friend and offered to take them home after we hung out for most of the night, and then like they were only a 15-minute drive away, but like 5 minutes after leaving the hotel, the car suddenly shudders and comes to a stop. And I'm like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah.
What the fuck just happened? And I look down and like, it seems that I'm just simply out. I freak out because I think like, did the car just break in some like horrible way, right?
Right.
But luckily, all that had happened was that the gasoline, it was empty, and I was like, isn't this car supposed to like fucking yell at me when it's empty? Because there was just like one tiny little like yellow light off in the corner that was like, hey, gas low. And I'm like, this is not enough warning. I completely missed it. And that was after we had driven to and from Rob's on Saturday. So like, it makes sense. We had used some gas.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how the fuck does this happen? Because I feel like it should be more
Hold on. You are not allowed
What?
to yell about a gauge after the way you dragged Rob about not being able to read a gauge.
It's not the reading of
In
the
their
gauge
home.
as much as like it should
Hey,
beep or
I'm
something.
low. Hey, it beeps? Have you ever been in a car that beeps when it's
Yes,
almost
I
empty?
have been. I mean, they're all kind of newer cars, but like, yes, after there's like it hits empty, and then there's like, hey, it's fucking like it will alert you. It will like alert you to be like, hey, actually, you're on fumes.
It did. It was the yellow that said you should fill up the car, and
It's
it's been
so
on
small.
for half an hour.
It hits empty. Cars hit empty at like with like 40 miles or something.
They're not actually empty. Like, right,
Yeah.
they're designed to actually prevent against, I will simply
There is
keep
a
driving the car.
second. There is a second warning in a lot of cars made after the year 2010 or some shit, right?
Uh-huh.
Where like they start beeping, they get more aggressive about it. I was just not paying attention. I should have noticed the light, but I think when I noticed the light, I noticed it for the first time probably later than when it first turned on, right? Because I think when we left Rob's, we had gas, so I didn't notice it then. But it must have happened in the middle of that drive, because that was like a long drive. It was like an hour.
Yeah.
So I'm like, shit, this sucks. I'm borrowing this car from my Metamore, so I'm like, maybe we can do roadside assistance. So I call AAA roadside assistance and be like, okay, yeah, we'll bring you out a canister. And then they say my Metamore's name, just please be there and have your photo ID with you. And I'm like, that's not me. Wait a second. That's not me.
Well, they're the one paying for the service. Yeah.
Right. And I was like, oh, but actually I'm borrowing this car. I'm on the car's insurance. Like I can use the car, but this isn't me. And they're like, oh, we can't help you then if you're not a member. Like the member has to be there. And I was like, what the fuck? And so, yeah, Jinx. But so the, my friend was like, okay, we're not that far from my house. We can take an Uber there, grab my car, and then go to a gas station, buy one of the little red canisters, and, you know, fill up there and then go fill up normal. This is when I learned that in Massachusetts, a surprising amount of gas stations close at like, I think it was like 9? They like, yeah, oh yeah, a bunch of gas stations close at like 8 p.m. or some bullshit. Like there's some that stay open later. And I'm like, what the fuck are we talking? What do you mean? I was like, oh good, there's this gas station that was like a 10-minute walk. I was just like, oh, we'll go check there. And they were like, actually, no, look, that one's closed. I'm like, closed? It's fucking 9 p.m. on a Sunday. What do you mean it's closed? Like, what the fuck? So we get in an Uber, we go to my friend's place, and then they live in the apartment building, and then we go into the parking space behind, there's like a little parking lot behind their apartment building. And they're like, oh no, my car. I left my car at the train station because I drove it to the train station, parked it there, and then took a train into Boston. Like, that's how they came to meet me in center, because they're like technically a suburb.
What was I doing wrong there? Did that count as a 1-up? I made it to the spot.
No, it wasn't a 1-up, but it was a fall.
Why?
The 1-up is when it gets flat, right above that. You're literally, you're 2 steps away from the 1-up. Wow! Wow! I'm putting -1 on the 1-ups. I'm marking this as a negative.
Ooh, I don't know how to read a gauge on a car.
I can read the gauge. I just didn't notice it at the right
to get to a gas
time.
station. Need a car to get.
Anyways,
Okay.
my friend is like,
Anyway.
oh shit, the car is not here. Luckily, their girlfriend's car was there, so we borrowed their girlfriend's car, and we go to a gas station. The gas station doesn't sell canisters. We go to a second gasoline place, and the gas station does not sell gas canisters. At this point, I'm starting to freak the fuck out. Like, what the fuck do you mean? You don't sell gas canisters. This is a thing that I feel like every fucking... Like, this is just a thing that should be available at every gas station. However, luckily, the third one finally has gas canisters. We fill up the gas canister. We're like panicked in a rush. We've left the car kind of not really. I mean, it was like off the road, but like it was kind of in an awkward
But
place.
yeah, it's not like you
not
made
great.
the choice. Like, this is a wonderful place for the car
for the car to
sit
just
for-
sit. Yeah.
And then
Get
the
back
car
to the
started up
car.
again.
No. Patrick, we're not done.
All right.
We get back to my car.
I'm
looking at the instructions on the little canister. It's got like a lot of like little weird locking mechanisms so that it doesn't spill and it doesn't let out a bunch of fumes.
They're like the mechanisms one needs on. So when I buy a new gas can, I end up ripping off like half of these with like a pliers because
Jesus Christ!
it just not the ones for the fumes, but just like I just like need this to go into my my lawnmower. I don't need 7 layers of security to get the gas in there. Thank you very much.
Okay.
I'm not a child. It's like I have a lock on the storage unit. That's where the gas sits. Anyway, continue.
Anyway, so
The push button ones. Yeah, it's the fucking push button ones.
Push button.
Just rip that shit off and let me dump the gas out. Anyway, keep going.
Okay. We get to the car. I go to like put the gasoline into the car, and the gasoline isn't going in. It spills out of the hole.
Great.
Like it won't go into the tank.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then I'm like, what is blocking this? I stick my finger in there because I'm like desperate. I'm like, oh, there's like a little, there's basically a cover here that normally a nozzle to a, at a gas station would like push through. But the
Right.
nozzle for this is not doing that because it's not the right diameter. And like I start freaking out again. I'm like, I can't even put this fucking gas that took forever to get. See up there where the platform is, that's where you get the 1-ups, by the way.
But this is where you get on.
Okay, well, fine, we can change it. I'll put it to 0. I'm just saying, last time we were giving you 1-ups higher up.
I think we discovered though that this was not where you wanted to get.
Siphon protection.
Anyway.
Yeah, that's exactly it, Jinx.
Oh,
we fucking
shit.
there was a small piece of plastic tubing in the trunk of my Metamor's car, so I grab that, and it is wide enough to open the thing, and I stick it in, thinking maybe if I could stick it in and then pull it out as I put the other one in, it'll hold it open. And it gets stuck. I can't get the plastic tubing out to get the other one in. And now I'm freaking out even more. Luckily, my friend is a little more calm and level-headed during this situation, and they're looking up. Oh.
How to get gas into a car that has a...
Yeah, that has one of these things on it.
Right. Here's
They're
one
like,
weird trick to...
So, somewhere in the car, usually...
Is a release for this?
In the well that has the spare tire, there will be a small funnel that has the right diameter thing, so you have to stick the funnel into the fucking gas whatever, and it will open it for you, and then you pour the gas into the funnel. So there's like you cannot. My Metamor has. I think I told this story on a pod at some point, but there was a fire last year. They were moving. We're like barely out of like all of that stuff being like done. Like they're back in their apartment, but there's a bunch of shit that they had to move out that still hasn't been like put away or like put into storage or whatever. And like half of that is in the trunk of the car. So like it's just like a shit ton, just pulling out stuff onto the street in order to get to where the spare tire is. Lift up, freak out for a half second, remembering like there's no spare tire. I wonder if they like emptied this hole or not, because I remember there's actually no spare tire in here, and I see the like thing, and I'm like, oh no, did they just like take everything out of here? I lift up even more, and that like tucked in the back corner of where the tire would go is a small funnel. And I'm like, oh my god. Thank God. However, the plastic tubing is still stuck. I can't get the tubing out. And I try to see if I can jam this one in to get the tubing out, or hold my finger in there. I kind of get my finger in there, like almost to like hook it up, and then like pull it out. But then I finally like realize, oh shit. I take the tubing, I put it through, because the tubing is like a smaller diameter than the end of the funnel. So I thread the funnel through it, push the funnel in, which opens the locking mechanism, which lets me pull out the tube. And then and I can finally refill this fucking car. Almost like 2 hours later, after like all of this just like took forever. And then I drove my friend back to their home, then drove them. They left their girlfriend's car there, then drove them to the train station, so they could pick up their car that they forgot they had left at the train station, and then went back to the hotel. And that's what I did Sunday night.
I don't...
Cut this out and drop it into the premium pod feed.
This is... It'll go on remap detours.
It'll go on detours. Oh, fuck me. Okay, yeah. I'll put it
I now
on
see how retroactively you're trying to blame the gauge instead of yourself. You got to concoct a story. You know what? How do I get those 2 hours back? And I got to figure it out. And it's the gauge's fault.
It isn't obvious enough, right?
I don't...
It's just, such a small light. I don't know, like... And when I saw it, when I noticed it for the first time, I'm like, oh, that must have just turned on. I'll be fine for, like, 40 minutes of driving, right? Like, it doesn't... like, you have a lot of leeway once the light turns on for the first time.
You do. I discovered that, so... I was driving... Okay, hold on. Let me try and do this first. When I drove back from California to Illinois, moved back permanently to Illinois, my wife flew back with our dog, and I had a car to get back from California to Illinois, and I had 2 friends fly out. I was like, why don't you help me pack up this U-Haul, and then we'll make a fun go of it to drive back. Instead of, like, me just mainlining it back to Chicago, we'll, like, just we'll turn it from a 3-day, you know, drive into a 6-day drive and, like, stop and do some fun stuff. And so the first place we went, I think, took us through Reno, Nevada. You know, like mini Las Vegas. And that's just kind of the way we were going based on some other stops we wanted to make. And as we leave, we had less than a quarter of a tank, but it wasn't like almost gone. Like, it was a decent amount of gas. Yeah. And my thought was like, screw it, we'll just, you know, we're gonna have to stop to get water and stuff in a little bit anyway. We'll just fill it up at the next stop. I didn't look up where that next stop was, Chia, and stop was distressingly far away. And at some point, the light indicator that you didn't clock, I very much clocked.
Yeah.
Yellow, you know, orangish tint. Like, you should probably get gas indicator went on. I'm like, I sure will. I'm just waiting to go do that, friend. And they're like, no signs about gas 5 miles up. Further making it worse, this is many, many years. I mean, this is... when did I move back? 1, 2, 3... I mean, maybe 13 years ago, 14 years ago. So we weren't getting good cell coverage in the desert either. So couldn't even, like, look up, like, don't worry, there's something 15 miles up, don't sweat it. Like, we just were getting no indicators. We couldn't look on the phone. My friend is, like, frantically looking up. I think I have AAA through my dad, but also, like, how are we going to call them? The phones aren't really working.
Right.
And every mile that goes by is increasingly like, all right, well, don't drink your water because, like, someone might have to get out and, like, go walk somewhere. You know, like, that's the sort of conversations we're having.
Oh, my God.
At this point, cars are not going past us. You know what I mean? Like, and there's only one way out to where we were going. It's not like we chose a back road. And it's going on, and like, I'm beginning to accept my fate of, like, having this car die on the side of the road on the way to this gas station. No. And then it probably was only like another 20 minutes, but it felt like an hour.
Right, of course.
It says, like, Love, Nevada. Like, it's straight up, like, the town called Love.
Oh, my God.
And that was, like, some miles up, and we're able to pull over as, like, the car is about to, like, completely exhaust itself, get gas, and be prepared for the next stint. I do not recommend it. One of the most stressful moments in my life.
Yeah, I think the issue that I ran into is knowing that it's like, oh, that you've got like a solid like half hour, 20 minutes.
I never do that. If I see it, it's the first thing I do.
This is
next,
the thing. This is the trap I've fallen into. I'm like, oh, I've got some time. I'll finish this errand and then go fill up or whatever.
No, cannot, must not go fill up that car. Right. What did we learn about this one? It was, I go here, I put my right leg up.
Yeah, I think you have to step with your right leg first. Right? Yeah, right there. A little more forward. You're not quite all the way up there.
Don't like that. Didn't like that. Didn't like that foot feel.
It's a buffer. You don't rely on the buffer. No, I mean, you're not wrong. It doesn't say miles to empty? No, it doesn't say anything. It just has a little light on it.
Well, this is an older car, right? So,
yeah.
Like, our minivan
that's how he grew up. It's just had a little light on it.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah, that is, yeah. So that's part of it. It's ingrained in it. And my dad was always so paranoid about that stuff that I don't even futz with it. And then my own personal experience with a car that did not have you have X miles till you're done. It was just the vaguish indicator and then the yellow light. Whereas like the new car, even then I feel this is a good question. I bet the new car is also lying to me to some degree.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the digital one is probably just adding. It's saying you have 25 miles to empty, but it's probably closer to 50 or something like that. But it's going to tell you 25. I've never hit whatever. My guess is, the minivan has like a much scarier mode, to warn you, but I have not encountered it. It does have a different, so like the minivan we have is a Chrysler Pacifica. We got it specifically because it was one of the few minivans you could get that was pseudo-electric.
That's
not a
fun.
hybrid. So like a hybrid engine is one that is using, it's all the same engine. I'm going to get some of the terminology here wrong, but like there's no battery that it's running on separately. You are using gas, but also electric to essentially make your miles, like to make the car go further as a result of the hybrid engine. Whereas with with my car, there's like a battery that I'm charging,
Right.
and I won't use gas unless I engage the heating and cooling system, or go past the amount of time that the battery can do. Right. But it's always like a really fun moment with the car where gas goes bad, right? And so the gas sits idle
Right.
long enough, it can go bad. And one of my favorite moments in my car is once, because it's mostly a everyday vehicle, like take the kids to school, take them to activities. So I just don't fill it up with gas a lot. I do it like maybe 5 times a year, maybe a little bit more than that. And then otherwise just charge it at home. But eventually it'll go, hey man, that gas in your car sucks now. I will not let you use the battery anymore. Like you have to either use the gas or go get new gas, because old gas can become acceptable gas if you put new gas
On top.
into it.
Top it up a
But so it's like, I did it! I'm saving the planet!
Right.
My car's yelling at me because I used the battery too much.
That is great. The worst part of that whole story, by the way, wasn't even anything that I said. It was the next day, because I was supposed to drive out from Boston.
Sure.
And I still had like a little bit of gas left in that tank, so I put it in the trunk, and then whatever, drove to the
Did it
hotel.
spill?
I don't know what happened.
Chia.
I couldn't get the smell out. Whatever. I think maybe a little bit of it was on the tank itself. I opened the car.
It's very.
And it's just like it's like it's been cooking all night, so it smells so strongly of gas. I'm like, oh no, what the fuck is happening?
Oh my god.
Oh, because to be fair, it's a I think this is specifically what a hatchback is one where they don't the trunk connects is in the same open air as the rest of the seats, right? It doesn't have like a separate trunk, so like the whole car filled up with fumes.
Jesus Christ.
I can't get the smell out. It starts to get. I think I spilled a little bit on a sweater, and I'm like, well, this sweater has to be burned now.
No, like actually precisely don't do that.
I spend so much. I leave so much later than I mean to on Monday. I'm like not out of Boston until like well after like in the afternoon, when I'm like I was gonna leave as soon as I could in the morning, but I'm just like scrubbing the fucking thing. And it won't stop. The outside of the container got some on it, and it won't stop smelling like it. I end up going to a CVS eventually and buying some Dawn, because of the fucking ads where they clean like crude oil off of the ducts. And I'm like, maybe this will fucking work, because the soap in the fucking hotel bathroom wasn't working. The fucking.
And
I I eventually, through a bunch of scrubbing, got it to the point where it wasn't filling up the fumes that bad that quickly, but it was still smelling. And I could not deal with it. I was like, I just need to leave. I head towards the closest gas station and leave a little note taped to the canister and say free, and leave it at the gas station and just get out of there. I couldn't. It was still smelling. I would have like been in danger driving with that in the trunk. Someone got like a gallon of free gas.
I don't think anyone... That's how a horror film starts. Would you take a gallon of free gas on the side of the road?
I would strongly consider it. It was not on the side of the road. It was at the gas station.
That is how one ends up in the situation that you just described. The whole story is that approach.
Why didn't you just pour it all into the car? Because of the angle of the tank, not the nozzle zone, whatever the fuck it's called, the pipe that goes into the tank. I could not. There was no way for me to dump the last gallon, half of the container. I couldn't turn it enough to actually get the last bits in there.
Okay, shh, hold on.
The filler net.
I hate this part. I hate this part.
That's just a big steppy. You got this.
Don't.
Well, that's the first time you fell off of that one. That's a new one.
That's a new one. God damn it. All the way up in the winter area, too. Son of a bitch. No.
Well, good thing is you had a 1-up. Because you got really, really, really up there.
God damn it. Anyway. So, what, did you just light the car on fire and donate it to the side of the road at the end of this?
No. I think at a certain point, the smell became psychosomatic. Because... Eventually, when I did get home, I had other people smell it, and they're like, no, it's gone. And I was like, are you sure? Because I was still fucking smelling it. But I think I was just traumatized.
That can happen, yes.
So, like, I had scrubbed it out of the trunk at least. The, like, little hole that had... And hey, the Dawn works. Dawn works for some reason. I don't know why. But that one was the only thing that actually... Like, I tried wet wipes, like chlorine, like, wipes, like... alcohol wipes, nothing got rid of it except for the Dawn did the most work. But even then, I think the canister was just leaking fumes on its own at this point. Could have been on your hands. I think it was probably on my hands a little bit, but like again, I asked
it does
people to
linger.
smell.
Gas is one of those smells, like smoke or weed and things like that. That like once it gets in there, like it is just that shit can linger for a really long time. Like I had somebody who basically had to sell their car after a dog had a let's call it an explosive diarrhea moment everywhere.
Excuse me?
In the car.
Oh no.
Like had some like anxiety attack combined with a stomach issue and got the car detailed. Some poor souls were paid to give it a old college try, but was not able. Either they were convinced they could just keep smelling it, or it was still there. Like where one began and one ended, unclear. But they ultimately straight up sold the car because they could not.
They couldn't get it out. Yeah.
Or just kept imagining it was there. They couldn't tell. They were like, I paid for detailing twice, and they claimed they couldn't smell it, but I could smell it. And
but yeah. Ugh. WFS, great one. This is the Manbreaker. The stairs are not the Manbreaker, but Patrick has a 1-up. So he's taking the stairs part way to a pre-agreed upon midway point in order to...
I agreed with myself.
Yeah.
Now, here's the thing, though.
Yeah.
The 1-up does not guarantee that you'll get to the other side. I have messed up
No.
the dismount.
So the 1-up has been used.
Hey. I think I can. Yeah. Aw. Yeah. Can is oh. Aw.
There it goes.
Well,
Not the way you
upstairs
wanted
anyway.
it to, but
No, not really what I was going for. That doesn't feel right. Oh, I don't know what I did wrong on that step. Is this
I don't
the
know
right one?
either. Did you step with your left or your right? I can't believe
the
chat
right
is still condoning this behavior.
I don't think this was the right one.
Well,
No, I fucked up. I was supposed to go higher. All right,
It's fine.
Does that count? Does it
it
count? Did I
yes,
use it?
you're only like 2 steps. It's right there. It's like right there.
This one sucks, though. This is where I fell before. I don't know what I don't remember what I did wrong.
You've got this. You just have to believe.
Is this a toe tech situation? You see, I don't fucking know how to get up there.
I think I remembered just now.
understand that one.
I think I remembered just now.
'Cause that's where I fell the last time. I think it might not be toe tech. I think I'm actually
No, I
going forward
think-
and like lifting
Yeah.
one of my feet forward and then walking. Oh, I can't move these now.
you-
God damn it.
I mean, who's to say? The rules are out the window at this point. You already did it once. It's a mystery.
I mean, honestly. What are you gonna do? Come to my house and mock me for...
This is the thing, is that the people on the
Breaking
internet
your
don't need to
arbitrary
mock
Manbreaker
you
rules?
at your house. They mock you over through the screen. Simply never look
Several
at chat and
dollars
you're
for
safe, right?
For several dollars a month, a mere several dollars a month, you too can have the right to have the autonomy to scream at me and make fun of me through a screen.
Perhaps people on the internet aren't real. Whoa, shit. And you don't think you understand. I thought you were an honest man.
Well, at least we'll get to meet the bird again. Got that going for us. How far are you through Marathon 2?
I don't know. Actually, I could look that up. I could see what level I'm at.
Because there is an argument to be made that like the actual way to do this is to make it if not daily, then like 3 days a week where I'm, you know what I mean? Like it's more
Right.
run based than it is,
That is fair.
just like clocking it for several hours. But so I've been thinking about that depending on how. I mean, obviously, I will just do it, and then like none of this will matter. But like in some hypothetical scenario where like a "you will never do it" scenario was on the table, perhaps a daily man break would be the way to do it. Ooh. So see, maybe when you finish Marathon 2, maybe it will
Six,
have you take a break between 2 and 3, because there's 3, right?
9. Yeah, there's 3. 39, 40, 41. At 41. And I'm on
41 41 levels.
41 levels.
I mean, we'll see. No rush.
4,
I mean,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm on 10. I'm a quarter.
You have 10 levels left?
No, I'm
Oh, you've
on
done
level
10.
10. I've done 10.
Oh, you've got a ways to go.
Yeah. I just started last week, so like, there's, we went through about a quarter of the game in 1 week. That seems about right for how long these have been going.
All right. Like, what if I started doing this when I was drinking?
Why would that make anything better?
You'd be shocked actually. Like, so when you play golf,
Yeah.
the trick is to be buzzed, not to be drunk. People like bunch of idiots. They when they get on a golf course, they make a very common error. You don't want to treat it like you're at a bar, which is like I'm going for the end state. You want to be like 2 drinks in, where it's like I'm not thinking about it as much. You know what I mean? Like I'm not like I'm you're relieving some of the stress via chemical. And I'm just saying, maybe if I can't do it in the morning, maybe I gotta do it at night. See, like, would I have made that
late
mistake?
night baby steps? Oh my god.
If I had, a daisy cutter in my hand? I don't know.
Here's the funny thing is that what if we just cut into marathon now?
We'll see. That's like a later problem. Like we're not bringing that negative energy here to baby steps. We are confident in our big steppies.
I think it might even just be a good way to finish this game. Or would you rather still do the longer sessions aside from this?
I don't know. I generally don't know. I don't know how much is after all of this. You know what I mean? Now, like,
right.
I have to assume many of the Let's Plays I was looking at to like gauge how much time was left probably did this. You know what I mean?
Right. We get their feed for a planning meeting. This is how we do most of our planning, is during other content.
Mm-hmm. Like,
Half the time, it's like, this wouldn't this be fun? So Patrick, I think I see. Is off to the left not an option?
It's not. No, definitely not.
Definitely not. Okay. All right. If you put enough time to it, in 2026, it'll be on your goatee list again.
Might be. So, yeah, I don't know. Like,
I think it is toe tech. I feel like it was toe tech the last time we did this.
I guess I guess I don't see how I would do it otherwise. Unless you are. Oh shit.
It's
I don't
too
think
tall.
you can get your body enough over there in order to.
No, yeah.
It does feel like it is, yeah. Like you get far enough over, and then you get your left foot up there, and then you bring yourself,
spot,
and then you bring yourself up.
I think the angle of the camera is gonna do a lot here. I think you want to be turned towards the other way, like towards the wall to your left. When you take the big step. Yeah, turn the other way to the left. That way, yes. Yeah. Something like
I don't think that's solid.
I think you have to turn more. And I think you can also scoot toe tech out a little bit more.
I'm getting it's really so every time I get out this far, it is
right.
I'm not able to swing. Like the angle of my knee makes it very difficult to get the toe.
Right. This is what I'm saying. If you turn to the left, the knee might have a better angle.
Oh, bother.
I don't know what it wants me. Can someone pull up the VOD? Can someone please chat? Can we just find what I did? I usually mean to do this before I do these, which is to like try and remind myself of like what did I do in a tricky sequence, so we're not, because I don't do it every day. It's like very I don't think it's fun to like rediscover a thing we already solved before. When if I was just playing this every day and be like, oh right, this is how we do this because this is what we did yesterday, sort of thing. If anyone can find the
you
clip,
went
like,
up. Oh, I see.
Went up what, like onto the stairs?
I believe in the VOD. No, they're just saying that you did it. I believe you did it.
Like,
and went
but
up.
like what?
I believe in the VOD. You didn't fall. Is what they're saying.
Okay. All right. Well, fuck you. Let's get out of here.
Okay, I'm looking it up. Okay. We're here.
If it's just, I'm just wondering what the what the toe tech was.
Yeah. We're going up this. Okay, you're here. You get up onto that one.
Yep.
You toe tech off to the left. Yeah, no, you go further. And
So
yeah,
I put my left foot out further.
you turn your camera was almost directly facing the other way, and then you put your foot down. It was you were like basically facing the wall
on the spot we were reaching out to, or on a further part of the ledge.
On the
so
spot
I didn't
that
go
you were
any
reaching
further
to.
out from where I was. I was just on the.
You were a little bit further out, just a touch, but not by much. You were maybe one step more out.
Okay.
Oh, and then you immediately fall right after.
Yeah, it's just that.
Oh,
that one is
wow, that's
frustrating
very funny.
because it is.
Yeah, it's all in the hips. That's the way
baby
you avoid
steps-
your knee bonking you out.
Baby steps is not infallible. My biggest frustration with the way the game handles communication with the player is 100% about the slippage parts, because it's not communicated in the geometry. It's not communicated in your innate. Like there are times like that one where it's like, all right, well, there's a spot 2 millimeters here that I was okay, and then suddenly I'm not okay, and
Well, the issue is that it's physics based, right? Like you
That's
hit
what I mean,
something,
right.
not that the game did anything specifically different than what you.
yes, but like, you know, you can go in and like alter, like they're altering the physical characteristics of the objects, right? And angles have something to do with it. So it's just, like, you know, if you're designing a spot where that's the intended player path forward. It is frustrating when you can't get a good read on what the player is capable and not capable of doing. I guess is what I'd be saying. Come on, Toe Tech. We believe in you. See now, you know, what if like every 5 falls, then I have to turn off the analog triggers, and then I only go
Jesus Christ!
We just experience the game that way.
Make it worse for you.
Which I believe, like, the only way I was adjusting Nate during that first ascent up the tree was, like, all momentum from, like, pushing him forward and back. Which is, like, truly bananas to think
Bonkers.
about as a way to play the game now. but very funny. There we go.
Baby steps with a DDR mat would go so hard. Oh my god, that'd be so
I have
funny.
to imagine somebody has,
Somebody's gotta try
or with
it,
like
right?
or with like a full, like motion capture suit. I don't know how you do the forward parts.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like, what if you had to lift your own leg to set it up?
Baby steps with a rock band guitar. Jesus Christ. None of the things that people have mentioned have any sort of analog control, so you'd have to set something else up where it like. That's right,
Doesn't stop
Patrick. We
people
need to
before.
connect. Oh, that's true. DDR Baby said GDQ next year. I'd put money on it. Oh my god, that'd be amazing. I'd love to see it.
Glutes.
Glutes.
Oof. Damn it!
Yeah.
Yeah, that was toe tech. Actually, I wonder if I could go in on the right hand side of that one.
Yeah, probably. It'd be funny as a VR game with full body capture. God, I feel like you'd be sick.
Yeah, I don't even know how it would work. Like, they have those VR sets that are, like, I get emails for them every once in a while where, like, you know, you're, like, trapped in an octagon thing, you know, that you can, like, run and walk
Oh yeah,
forward
yeah.
in.
Those are always.
They look really
funny.
neat. I'd love to try one sometime, but...
Get on the treadmill. Get on the gaming treadmill.
Well, I haven't been one of those. I went to their, me and some friends did, like, like, they have these places that are just, like, full room, you know, VR setups, you know, with, like, bespoke games that are made for these that you... It's not like, I'm gonna go play Beat Saber, like you would at, like, a Dave & Buster's or something. Like, it's, like... It was when the most recent season of Squid Game came out, and there was, like, some Squid Game one that we all went and did together that was... It was very cool to be able to, like, fully walk around a space. I hadn't really experienced anything like that. It was neat and also very novel.
Nice. Bag of soup. Thank you very much for the 33 months of subscribes.
Whoa!
We're getting there. So many people. So much subscription.
Okay.
Okay.
So much sweat on Nate.
Yum. An extremely funny email for Pride Dice. Throw a rainbow on anything.
Where's Nate's pride hat? You know? Did we miss it?
I think it's all of them.
I guess that's true. You know what?
All
I should
polyhedral
question
dice
whether-
are queer. Yeah. All polyhedral, because they're all poly.
Oh shit!
Ooh. Hello, bird. A welcome sight. A true friend. Someone who's always here, always reminding me how far I've come, how far I've gone. Also reminding me that you don't want to stay here with me. You just want to leave as soon as I arrive. One of my favorite TikTok videos is like the woman who brings her duck to like the river, and the duck like immediately like goes in and like runs away from her. I just like, who enjoy this like fun little water paradise? And the duck's like, I'm getting the fuck out of here from this woman.
God damn it. The dog said, fuck you. It is very... How... Is it bad in Illinois, this... It's fucking warm.
The weather's weird. It is the warmest we've had this spring. It's 79 right now, but with like the first time we felt like a small bit of humidity. But we've had storms on and off the last couple of days. It stormed last night and stormed the night before.
It's fucking 82 degrees. Okay.
All right. We arrived back nearly at our old friend.
It's like I say every year, welcome to the coldest spring and summer for the rest of your life.
It's actually been a pretty nice spring. We've had a couple of the weird variant stuff, but otherwise, like, the pivot out here from winter to spring is... I felt like we've actually had parts that have felt spring-ish, which is not always the case. Right, here's the question, like, whether this is what I wanted to do instead. Yes. Okay. Alright, well, that last fall, frustrating, but now I know I can do that, that climb that way.
Yeah.
And now we meet our friend.
Yes.
We're back.
We're back.
See, that stuff...
Your knees. It might also be easier to go, top down here. And just do it like you did the other one just now.
I can't see it, though. I can't see your feet.
Can you turn sideways?
No.
Whoa. Oh.
This is the game using the camera against you.
Yeah. You have to, like, ride that, like, that line. Because if you get too close, your knees will bump into the ledge. Yeah. I think, like, here you're safe. Oh, a little further up, maybe. There you go. That's, like, right on the line. I think you want the camera the other way for this because of the way that the ledge is poking out. There you go. It's like each leg kind of needs something a little different, which is annoying. After this one, your left leg can definitely go up. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. Here we're just toe teching out to the left. And now you want to start turning your camera towards the left. Towards the wall on other left. Yeah. Other left. That way.
Well, that's
yes.
not a wall. That's not a wall. That's,
Isn't it? It's
the cliff face.
It's the
That's
cliff
not a-
wall.
Okay, you. That's a wall.
That's a, wait, what? What's
that
a
is
wall? That's a wall.
That's a wall.
Yeah, that's a wall. That's
This is not a wall. But then how do you differentiate? Which wall do you mean? You can't say left and right. You got like just
I was
the
saying
cliff face.
the cliff
Towards
face.
the stairs. Towards the
Oh,
stairs.
no, not towards the stairs. Towards the cliff face.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
okay, that's
can't-
wall. You mean if you
wait,
want this,
I
then you
mean
want-
where the camera's looking, not where the camera is in physical space. We're talking about two different things. I want
Okay.
you to look at the left.
Okay, then you have words. Look,
Yes. Look left.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
Yes, more left. You're not left enough. There.
Well,
More
I know
left.
there's a
More
combina-
left.
I can't. I'm not going to be able to see my feet then.
You can. I believe
You're
in
not
you.
holding the controller. You're not holding the controller.
It's more left. It has to be more left, or your knee's gonna bump you off again. It was like this. Yeah, it was almost like, well, not that much.
Then you
left.
can't look. But then
There,
you
there,
can't.
there,
You see what I
there.
mean?
Nope,
You can't.
nope.
But you can't get your foot there. Then you can't do toe tech.
You have to put it sideways, like there. Huh? Oh no. Now you're just gonna fall. You should
Put
put
it
your
where?
Foot down. Put your
Put
foot
it where?
down. Oh, too late.
All right. Can you give me the VOD?
Yeah.
Can you give me the link?
Here's
The
exactly.
description. The description is not a. It is not. It is not
I'll
your
have
fault,
it
but I need
time
to-
stamped
I
and
need to see it.
everything. Where is it? Right here. Yeah, you get it really on the edge, and you're not really toe teching the first step here. You just kind of put your foot down. Right there. Okay. Share. Fucking share button. Ew, they added fucking dimensions to these
They
buttons.
changed-
When did that happen?
They changed the UI on YouTube again.
Gross.
I don't really know why.
Okay, that video I sent you is timestamped.
Hold on. Let me see. Oh, Discord needs to do 9 updates. Why does it list all of the updates? Why tell me it's 9? Just update. Are those actually 9? What does that mean that it has 9 updates?
Oh,
I don't. Just have a longer loading bar. You know?
then you wouldn't appreciate how much work Discord's doing.
I guess that's true. We've added new FBI approved friendly features to the Discord experience, and we think all your friends in your anime Discord will love it. The FBI wants to know about your Yahoo anime rules.
Shit!
Ooh. The new marathon patch looks great.
Yeah, I did say there was a big patch, like a
It's
mid-season
huge. It's wild.
balance patch that people seem pretty jazzed about. Like they were being pretty.
They're changing a bunch of the like social stuff. There's like a little bit
What does
more
that mean?
incentive to
To work
share
with each other.
things and work with each other. Yeah.
That does sort of feel inevitable for like if the game is going to broaden its audience. I mean, it's tough because now it has a reputation as a cutthroat PvP game. Like,
Yeah. It's
how
just a
much can you make it
different
more
thing.
interesting to casuals that would kind of want to work with one another or not be so cutthroat? I don't really know how you do. That's kind of like against the nature of the extraction game, and they can't just like casually add a PvE mode.
No. But like it's also like situations where you're like solo, for example.
Right.
In like there's more incentive in solos to like not necessarily always kill everyone, and maybe do a little bit of working together now. Like in 3v3s, in like the in the squads mode, you still want to kill everyone you come across.
Yeah.
And you get a little bit of the one thing that is like the one real incentive that is like don't kill at this point is now when you down someone, so down but not out someone at the exfil, if they're still alive when the exfil timer is done and they're just like downed, they can still leave. People used to just kill all the way to dead, even if there was not enough time for you to like loot them. So the only thing that would do is technically get you a tiny bit of rep in the PvP faction. So it's like if people are like gonna focus on the PvP faction, then they will be the ones killing. Otherwise, they now have an incentive to just let people exfil anyways, even if you've already downed them, right?
Gotcha.
Rooks, however, are obviously kill on sight always.
Is that because Rob plays as a rook?
No, it's just because they're solo players not on contracts, specifically looking to loot from 3-player lobbies. So, and they're dangerous. They're very dangerous.
That's what a rook is, or a rook is a class.
That's what a rook run is basically. It's like it is a class, but it's a class that you don't take in any of your own guns, right? You get a free gun that you go in with every time, and you load in halfway through a match, so you're there kind of to scavenge from the pickings. And a good rook,
oh, interesting,
kind of has the tools to, if you're playing right, take out an entire team. Like if you play your games, because you can become invisible to the PvE enemies, and so if you find someone taking on a particularly difficult PvE enemy, you can basically sneak up on them and like take them out. Like you can third party them in a PvP situation, kind of. There's an upgrade for them where eventually they get free shotguns, and the shotgun is sick nasty. Like you could if you do. I mean, I've been on a team that's been wiped by a rook. So if you ever notice a rook, if a rook is not doing a good enough job being sneaky, you have to take them out, or you will probably end up dying. They're like dangerous scavs. It's kind of wild. Or like the scav run, I feel like you were like really like you didn't have anything, I believe, right? Like, or like you had very little as a scav.
Like one way or the. Is rook one way or the other? Either it's someone like extremely dangerous, or they're like deeply incompetent. Like either you have nothing to fear or everything to fear from
yeah,
rook.
there's no middle ground really. It feels like
that's kind of the impression I'm getting from it. All right, I'm pulling this up, studying the tape, going in the mines. Okay, past Patrick. Oh, wow.
All about allying with rooks and solos for a game.
Oh, that's like not at all what okay.
Yeah, that's not toe tag. You just kind of step up.
It's only just halfway out and then steppy up.
Yep.
Hold on. All right, Patrick, where exactly is that? All right, so you are...
Exactly, Snuffy McGee. I'm all about allying with rooks and solos who are game, but if I'm in a trio, I shoot every rook I see. You can't trust those motherfuckers. Yeah.
Okay. So I think it's like here.
Yeah. And you're stepping out normal ways. Yeah, like that way. Like that. Yep.
All right. Look at that. That's progress.
Yeah. Now in the video, you immediately ate shit on this ledge.
I did. I do remember that.
Which is very funny. But I do think this is just a toe tag situation where once you step up. Oh wait, no.
No, you don't have to.
No, you
don't
just,
have to.
you just go. You just go for it. Hey, look, you've earned yourself a 1-up.
Okay.
You did it.
I was not. I'm that. See, that's why I should have looked at the VOD earlier. Like, what you were trying to communicate to me, like that did not even track in my brain as what we were attempting to do. So.
Oh no.
Friend, this is why you play the game every day instead of one. Now, normally this doesn't matter because it's just like, but the Manbreaker is a very specific goal we're trying to. So I think we're gonna have to change. I mean, whatever. I'm gonna do it on this run, but like,
this is the last run.
In this like hypothetical scenario in which I had to do it again, I do think in order to crack it, this is going to be something where like the stream structure has to be different, so that I can do more of that rote kind of memorization of different things. Like I'm still, I mean, maybe it'll be fine, but like that big steppy is really like one of the hardest things to do between that and the end game. Now watch, I'll fall from something else, but like once you get over there, like you climb up and then you're doing like the tiny steps along like the banister, and there's like some stuff there. It's not like there's a couple of big steppies there that are stressful, but that is definitely one of the most stressful big steppies. And I don't know what I messed up there when I fell there, either. Did I panic?
I think you used the wrong foot, and you didn't reach the step. I believe. But we'll see. So I feel like you usually step out with your right foot. Patrick never learned fall straight
big
down
steppy.
tech. Well done, well done.
The thing is, the
one's always
perspective
spooky.
on
Yeah.
well, the perspective on that one was way worse than the actual step
Right.
itself. But that part sucks.
It is so warm. I'm gonna quickly grab a drink. I'll be right back.
Yep. Is it right? Is it left foot, right foot? Shit. What do I do here? I forget. Shit. I don't think that's how I got up there the last time. Maybe I did. Maybe I don't think I got my left foot over enough. And I kind of goofed up the camera.
Shit.
Fuck. God damn it, Nate. God damn it, Patrick. Okay. Not sure that's how. Not sure I earned that step game, but I'll take it. And then up here is gonna be the big steppy. This game, you'll probably notice this while I'm playing it. I like cannot resist. This doesn't happen to me in many games. Like I keep moving my head around, like I'm trying to, like as if though I was playing the game in VR. And if I just tilted my head the right way, I'll simply be able to see more.
It's like a full degree warmer in my. I might even say 2 degrees warmer in my office versus the rest of the apartment.
Well, you've got the
freaking computers. They're killing me
you got
here.
machines going.
You killing me, Smalls?
No, it's baby steps.
Killing me, Nate.
He is. Nate has taken years off my life. That part is accurate.
Got a black cherry sparkling water. It's totally cool and normal for it to be this hot barely halfway into April. Yeah, totally. Excited to move to NYC this summer? Good luck!
Look, yeah, global warming, yes, things have gotten worse, but like you do end like forgetting how weird April can April is such a weird month for the weather. I forget it every single I just blip April out of my mind because there's nothing memorable about it. It's like, oh, today was nice. I got to wear shorts and short sleeves. Tomorrow morning it will be 42. April.
Yeah, but I think there's a difference between it's very like it flips over the edge of that line a lot. At least in New York, though, it was very much like it never went above like 75 or something. Like it never got to 80. Like we're at 82.
Yeah, I'm 81 today. All right, so what do we think? Just step straight down. See, bees, that's what I want to do. It is what I want to do. I do want
Just
to
try it.
step straight down.
It's not what we've done before, but what if you just try it?
Okay, yeah, you know what? You're right. Maybe this is an experiment situation where we do like, do we step into the corner? Like I step right here, right in front of me?
Yeah, just like straight down.
Okay. Well, I do like that as a solution, much more than what I've been doing before. The other ones are so much more stressful. It is hard to just do the walk, like, there isn't really just like simply get down. It's always like sort of fall and
Kind of
do
fall
so
a little bit in those
semi
way.
gracefully.
Yeah.
But in terms of if we have to come back here, I would rather try and repeat that than the big step. I guess what I'm saying.
Yeah, totally.
Fuck. What did we learn about this? It is this one, but this one can get really weird. I think is what I remember about.
Yeah, I think you have to rotate a little bit, right? And you just stick a toe up there. Yeah.
Jesus Christ, Nate. I don't know. I fucked that up, but I don't really know what I fucked up. But like, I fucked up the transition. Like he had a really strong foothold. Pun intended.
Really, yeah. Had those toes in there.
Also, landing on 1 foot is a lot more stable than 2 feet. That is true. That is true. Dicks up. Dicks in the chat. I mean, don't do that. Don't get yourself... I don't even know how you...
Why did you... Why did you say that?
Shit. Shit. Shouldn't have said that.
Oh, Gundado did it right. Gundado just put Richard.
right.
Oh, well, alright. Ancient Monroe.
Ancient Monroe bringing the ancient
Holy-
AOL chat room text.
Jesus Christ.
Ah, yes. ASL.
No more rockets in chat. No more rockets in chat, please.
That said, if I get to the top of this, I want all the rockets in chat. You know what? Fuck it, we can get banned. We can start a new channel. Chia.
Again?
Yep.
You didn't even get to 3 years on this one. We're getting there, though.
Like in baby steps or 3 years on this channel?
On this channel.
Oh, fuck you, Can.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I stood on top of that shit by accident.
It's a little crazy that it's been almost 3 years already. I know, right? It's fucked up.
Only took 3 years for them to send something new in the podcast feed. Did you see that?
Oh, a waypoint? Yeah. Well, it was just like it was one of those blasts that we did those
like
when we were there too.
Yeah. That you were at the mercy of we did the cross promotional stuff. It was harmless.
Everyone would post their like first episode on everyone's feeds.
But it was just very funny to see the jump scare.
Yeah,
Like,
it's like, oh, people are still making podcasts there. Yeah, it was all Vice Pods apparently. Yeah, they did that when we were there too. You every once in a while they'd be like, everyone has to post this one episode of this one thing.
All right, so the last time we did this, we did the left foot to the side of the pizza box.
Yeah, just fully avoiding the pizza box as any sort of problem whatsoever, and then just a big steppy.
Is my foot interacting with the pizza box?
I think it bumped it a little, yeah. Why were you disappearing? Is that new?
Didn't like that step. That one scared me. What did we do with this one? Was it toe tech? I think we did toe tech to try and avoid... Or at least it was sideways. Because you do bend a little bit here.
Nice. Such strong glutes. Nick
My
just
hands start
asks,
to sweat.
did you hear about Derelict Star? I don't know what that is.
Jellic Star, I believe that was recommended to me by folks after I said I liked Mini Shoot Adventures, which it's like a roguelike, bullet hell sort of game with like really incredible art. I downloaded it on my Steam Deck. I haven't had a chance to try it yet.
Nice.
But if that's the game you're talking about, yes, I have heard of it, and I have been meaning to try it. I'm currently desperately trying to finish up. Not Pragmata. I'm going to do my best to not say Pragmata during the podcast.
Is it not Pragmata?
It's Pragmata. That's how they pronounce it in the game.
That's... The game is wrong, I think.
I think Pragmata is a better name, but apparently it's Pragmata.
I hate it.
I'm going to say it in Patrick's way in solidarity. Thank you.
Pragmata.
That you sound like you're trying to invoke something from the Necronomicon in Evil Dead, like when you say that.
Pragmata.
Yeah,
What's
or
the
like
Japanese?
of how you say the game's name.
Yeah, in Japanese, the Hepburn. Umata. It's supposed to be like pragmatic. Yeah, right. That's what it'd be pragmata. Pragmata. Pragmata.
Pragamati, Pragamata, Pragamato, Pragamatata.
Presa, Roma, eh. The last one was right, according to ancient Greek pronunciation. It's too close to stigmata, though. I mean, that's kind of what makes it good. Stigmata's a cool word. Oh my god, the forgotten texts. The people have not thought about Numa Numa in a while. Dragos Day. Problem is where you put emphasis is the problem is when you say a fucked up way, Patrick. But Patrick is saying that that's not the fucked up way. That's the way that they say it in the game.
Yeah, I believe in the game, the characters say Pragmata.
Pragmata. Mata, not Mata.
Not
Yeah.
Mata.
Not Mata. Mata.
Mata. Mata. Down in Jersey, we don't call it Pragmata, we call it Pragmata.
Mata.
You know? Love to your mother. Love to your mother.
What's
the
Pragmata
with
with
you? Shit.
Me and Arthur.
Gotta make that joke again during the podcast so that can be the podcast title.
Hey, Patrick. Where are we? Hold on. Is this
up.
right? Is this right?
What?
No.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
We did it again.
Yeah. You almost went them away.
Again.
And
Get back to
got in
safety.
trouble.
Get back to safety. Get back to safety. Get back to the safe part.
It's right there. Yeah, just step out. Just believe. There you go.
Shit!
It's okay. Just be normal. Be normal.
It's okay. Just be cool.
So I was doing,
be cool, Nate. Be cool, Nate.
I was doing it. Okay.
You do need to get up there.
Was I doing it this way?
Up here.
I was
Yeah.
doing it this way.
Yeah. This is easy, and then you just
this
go
was
off to
the
left.
yes. This was the safest way to do it before. Okay. And I think we were
Is it
sliding
baiting?
down.
Yeah, there was a slide. There was a bit of a slide here.
Right, it was like a
Slide-
slide on
yeah.
the slide on one of your feet.
Yeah,
Like,
slide.
was
I
it
think it was
left foot or
slide on
right
the
foot?
left
I
foot.
don't know.
Left foot made the most sense to me. and then you step with the right. Oh,
Right.
I think you had it. You just need to step a little earlier.
I needed to step. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very funny that I stressfully went back to the exact same spot. There in the corner. Oh, I'm just here again. Like, how do I get up this thing? You don't, Nate. You don't.
Dusty AJ Smith, thank you very much for the "you got this" emote. I believe Patrick does got this.
I do feel like, regardless of what happens next, we've like made some real progress on like a couple of tricky spots. Like the big step to get on in the snow area. The spot where I don't have the 1-up. Like, how do I get over that little bit? Like, those are like really important to making it back up here. And frankly, the first one took up like the first hour of the stream, as I was unable to figure out how to get up to that little spot. So like again, that's how it's. You take your deep breath. You remember the things that you learned. These are all important steps on the journey. Hate it, Nate. Hate it. Really don't. Hate it when you do that. The funniest one was the sideways one we did, though. It was really it was sort of beautiful. I was like, ah.
In its own way.
I think I'm not leaning forward enough. I think maybe that's part of it. I forgot what.
Yeah.
What I'm not getting right there to get my foot.
Were you letting go of the other foot? Were you swapping them midair? I think that.
No. Well, yeah, yes. I don't have it down to a science.
Okay.
This is what I would say.
I think you need to let go of the slide of the stepping foot, and then pick up the slide foot earlier.
I like Citizen King's theory. You just don't want it enough. You know what? When you put it that way.
That's weird. Your ankle didn't catch.
And Nate, you got precariously close to a tumbling effect there. These are the rocks you want to fall on. Damn it, shit.
Oh, crap.
Oh!
It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Maybe try right foot? Like, is the slide? Left foot?
Sure.
Come down on? Let's try, let's just, like, try something.
I think... Oh, you can get a little further on this one. Maybe that does help, yeah. You just...
Well, I almost tried for the big... I almost tried
That looks
for
like
the
you
big
could just
steppy.
make it a big steppy. Can you not?
I think we should try it. I think for science, we should try it.
You should just try it.
That was pretty far.
That was basically a big steppy.
And I wasn't really trying to do it, so I might be able to do it a little bit better.
Yeah. If you're like actually trying to do it on
I'm
purpose.
actually trying to make that happen. Jesus Christ. The camera fucking hates this.
Oh no!
I don't know. The problem is it's hard. Like, the spot there is very difficult to reproduce where the foot goes. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm worried that even if it worked, I don't know how easy it would be to reproduce. That's okay.
There's like a little ledge. There's like, you can tell kind of where there's a little more ledge on the right side of that box than that rock than the left side. Excuse me.
Jesus Christ. Jump scare.
Sorry.
It's okay. Some of your hiccups are louder than others, and that.
Yeah, you can see kind of where the ledge edge there, right? Where those little dark bits are.
Oh shit!
So the problem with the big steppy is you have what seems like enough of an elevation change that some of the momentum throws off the big steppy, I think. Whereas when you do the slide, you are getting closer to being parallel with the elevation. At least that's my running theory.
Oh,
Oh, I don't like that. Nate. I mean, they're all steppies in
Terrifying.
their own way, right? They're
Yeah.
all steppies in their own ways.
Gotta be slip and step. I don't know. Seems terrifying. Is that a chihuahua? No, it was me. What the fuck?
Wow. Take it back.
That's a new one.
I want to go to a band, like a bar that does like a. Where's the band doing the baby steps covers? You know.
Oh my god.
Nope.
I want them to
I
exist.
guess it would just be you at a you know just you at a mixing board hitting sound effects, but
No, a lot of those things are real. I mean, there's animals. Obviously, those are just like sampled. But there's like pots and pans and shit in there. You could have someone drumming on that shit.
oh crap!
There you go.
that was like big steppy with a little bit of a slide.
Right,
It was
right. It's a little bit of
It
both.
was a little bit of both.
It's Hannah Montana. It's the best of both worlds.
God damn it. Yeah. How far did I go on this?
I think almost to the edge, honestly. Yeah, I think like you can take like one more step there, maybe.
I think this might be it.
Yeah. I think that's it. And then you just
Oh, right. Hold on.
what?
It's because my lights introduce
Oh, glare.
a little glare on the monitor that makes it
Difficult to see, right?
difficult to see.
I have that sometimes in the morning, where the sun is too bright. And I just can't see dark things in Marathon. So I think you're aiming for that little edge. What do you think?
Yes, that's what I was trying to do last time.
Okay. With your right leg.
Okay, one thing I'm going to try and tell myself when I do it this time, though.
Yeah.
You have momentum with Nate when he falls.
Right.
If I think I'm going to miss, like, hold back on the analog stick like I'm on a plane. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, my best bet at catching... Like, I think when you fall here, you might have enough momentum that you're just done for. But if you're gonna have any chance, it's falling backwards and hoping you catch on something.
Right.
And I don't think I'm gonna have time to like. I think it is like big step in the corner, push forward, and push forward. Like I don't think there's a ton of time to like.
No, I think. And
I don't know.
Yeah. So you're basically level. If not, that thing is a little higher. Yeah.
Yeah.
So. Okay. That was a little scary with how Patrick.
Cut the fucking stream.